The Sony Xperia C4 Dual inherits the Xperia design, with softer rounded edges on the sides and corners. There is no metal used in the phone's build except for the round unlock power button, which is distinctly Sony. The sides are made of matte plastic with a muted shimmer on its finish. The finish on the Xperia C4's back has the same tone. The sides are tucked into the back panel and the groove runs all across the device's frame. Standard branding, camera, LED flash, speaker, grille, and a front-facing noise cancellation microphone adorn the back. Despite being made of matte plastic and quoting a price of nearly $30,000, Sony has tried its best to make the Xperia C4 look and feel premium. While it does somewhat manage to do so in terms of looks, the phone still feels hard-pushed to be tagged premium. Sony has used a 5.5-inch IPS panel LCD display with the resolution of 1080 by 1920 pixels on the Sony Xperia C4 Dual. The display is brilliant. Sharp colors, high contrast level, and ample brightness give a rich tone to photos and videos. Viewing angles are amazing. I could make out the details on the screen even at beyond 87 degrees. Sony's custom Xperia UI is quite smooth and pleasant to look at, although it stutters while swiping through pages or scrolling down menus under a slight extra load on the screen. The Xperia UI retains a lot from Android's stock appearance, but the synchronization between the stock components of the UI along with Sony's custom skin, like the rest of the phone, is seamless. Once a few pre-installed apps are removed, the UI feels distinctly faster. The Sony Xperia C4 Dual is powered by a 64-bit MediaTek MT6752 Octa-core SoC clocked at 1.7 GHz. It also has 2 GB of RAM to aid multitasking, although real-life usage somewhat slows it down. The CPU starts throttling, and most stutters while gaming start after about 15 to 20 minutes of continuous gaming in an air-conditioned environment. Regular multitasking, that is playing music while testing, posting updates to Facebook and Instagram, is decently handled. Wi-Fi reception remains steady even while I was in a call. While network retention and in-call audio through the earpiece is flawless, the down-firing electret condenser microphone picks up too much ambient noise. And in very noisy surroundings, the only way I could talk over the phone was by placing a hand right beneath the microphone and yelling. This is a major disappointment. The 13-megapixel Sony Exmor-R CMOS BSI sensor has produced images that exceeded expectations in a dark hall with blue and green lasers, but failed under normal daylight or fluorescent conditions. It somehow seems more adept in clicking photographs in lower light conditions. In fact, the front camera is the biggest disappointment here. For a selfie-oriented smartphone, the Sony Xperia C4 takes poor photographs out of its front camera, even in broad daylight. Images are pixelated, colors appear bleached, and the best you get out of the Xperia C4 would have been great some 2 years back. The Sony Xperia C4 Dual's battery is good, easily lasting through a day. Leaving it on standby and full charge with Wi-Fi on, it still had 18% battery left after 2 full days. Our battery test returned a battery life of 9 hours and 6 minutes, which is good. Yes, Sony's design philosophy does work in making cheap plastic parts feel premium, and the display is great to look at, and the battery life is reasonably good. It is because of these factors that the Sony Xperia C4 Dual received a rating of 72% from us. But with major performance stutters and an underperforming camera, it is hard to justify a cell phone that has been marked with an MSRP of Rs 29,490 only out of reverence for the brand. The OnePlus One, OnePlus 2, Asus Zenfone 2, and the more expensive Samsung Galaxy 8 all make for much better overall performers and give better return for your money.